Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Hafsa for those of you who don't know me. I'm a third year medical student and it's exam period. And exam period means we need to make some difficult choices sometimes. And by that I mean cramming last minute. When I was in first year of medical school, I made a poor choice. And that poor choice was I had two exams. One exam was dedicated to all the sciencey, medical, pathology questions, and there was one exam that was related to ethics, community and population health, psychiatry, psychology, sociology, you name it. And the exam was 2 days after our main clinical exam. So I lost track of time. I kept studying for that clinical exam because everyone was saying that it's harder. And as a result, I had 48 hours to cram for the ethics, community, population health exam. I was pretty happy with how I performed considering I just had 48 hours to go. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do if you've got 24 hours to go or if you've got 48 hours to go. Okay, so I just wanna repeat, I'm not telling you guys to cram. I'm just saying when hits the fan and you've got no place to go, this is what you're gonna do the night before the exam. If it's 24 hours to the night before the exam, I want you to pull up mock exams. So mock exams are exam papers from the past. They're questions that keep repeating themselves no matter what exam you do. And I've done so many exams. I was actually just thinking about how many years I've been studying, and it's been 7 years so far of university. I'm not talking about high school or anything else. I feel very old at the moment, but I've done so many exams, and I can tell you for a fact that whenever they've got mock exams, practice questions, whatever you may call it, those questions repeat themselves. I've got my final third year medical exam coming up, and if it was the night before the exam, this is exactly what I would be doing. This is exactly what so many people are doing. So for my medical exams, I've heard that past test is an incredible resource. So what I would do is I would go to past test. My school is St. George's University of London. So I've got this St. George's University of London bank, and they've got a mock exam. So this is what I would be doing. And I would start the exam, I would do those questions, and I would essentially look up those answers. It depends on how much time you've got. But essentially, if you've got an entire day, so if you've got 24 hours, I would say go through that mock exam paper, understand the concept, and divide the time. So if you've got 40 questions and you've got 8 hours, and I'm not thinking about the time that you've got to sleep. So what I'm talking about is 8 hours from right now to bedtime, which could be 10 p.m., 11, 12, whatever time it may be. If you've got 8 hours, if you've got 40 questions to go through, then you know you need to go at a pace of 5 questions per hour. And what I would do is I would understand those concepts very, very well. If it's the night before the exam and you don't have that much time, I would go through that mock exam. I would do it twice so that you know exactly what's on it, you know what the answers are like, and so you can repeat that on your actual exam. And as I said before, usually when you've got mock exams, those concepts repeat themselves. Sometimes you get the same questions, more often than not you do not, but you definitely get the same concepts asked again in a different way, or sometimes they change little things like the patient name, the patient age, but it would still be the same concept. If you have 48 hours before an exam, and I still thank that friend that helped me with this exam, we looked at all the lectures that were given to us by the university, and then we started listing them into group. For instance, you've got psychology, so we put up the big headings: sociology, epidemiology. There was ethics as well. We went through all the lectures and we found out the headings, and we then listed them out underneath each of these major headings. Say you have like 7 things under psychology, and then you've got 3 things under sociology, you've got 20 things under epidemiology, you've got 1 lecture under ethics, and you've got 2 lectures under research. And you know that the exam is gonna have 2 questions each. That's what we had. We had 2 questions under each subheading. So you know, for example, that ethics, because there's 1 lecture under ethics, you know that everything that's going to come on this exam is going to be from that 1 lecture. So you know you need to focus on that really well. And you know that epidemiology is going to be spread out because there are 20 lectures. So what I would do is I would focus on the high yield stuff. So looking at the spread, you know that the fewest lectures comes from ethics, research, and sociology. So that means you've got fewer things to cover. So that is a total of 6 lectures versus 7 and 20. You know that if you cover these 6 lectures, you've covered 3 out of 5 major subtopics, and that means you've got 6 questions in the bag. So I would definitely start by studying those things and then go to the other thing. The other thing that happened was that we divided these topics amongst us. So one of my friends, she is incredibly amazing at these topics. She knew all of them off the bat, and her way of studying, she studied in advance. She was a good student, and her way of studying and reviewing things was to teach it to the rest of us. So basically what the rest of us did was we took one subheading and we learned it really well. And what we did was we taught it to each other. So if I master research and I've got 4 other friends, each one mastering ethics, one mastering epidemiology, one mastering sociology, and the final one mastering psychology, you can divide those 5 topics. Each one will be a master, and then they'll teach it to you. If you've got 48 hours, on the first 24 hours, you divided the topics amongst your friends, you divided the topics into different subheadings, and you know exactly what you need to do. And then the final day, you can do a quick review in the morning with your friends, all the things that you need to do, all the things you memorized the day before, plus do a quick read through yourself. So having a quick read through might not help you memorize, but it's literally the night before the exam. So if you quickly read through things, you might look at the question paper, especially if they're SBAs. So if it's single best answer, so basically multiple choice, you might read something the night before and your memory might kick in and you go like, oh, I remember reading this the night before, that means this is the right answer. So that's what you do. Final thing is know your exam well, as in not the exam content, know the structure. So for instance, if you've got 60 questions and 1 hour, you know that it's 1 question per minute. So the reason why I'm saying this to you is because what you want to do is you want to maximize your results by answering as many questions as possible. And that's if you don't get any negative marking on your exam. So that means when you hit the 15-minute mark, you want to know that you went through 15 questions. If you go through the 15-minute mark, or better yet, like 20-minute, half an hour, whatever you're comfortable with, if you've gone through the 15-minute mark and you've hit 17 questions, you know that your pace is okay. If you've gone through the 15-minute mark and you've only covered 10 questions, you know that you need to speed up. So that's the final tip. I'm just going to summarize for those of you who don't have time to be watching this video. So if your exam's tomorrow, what you need to be doing right now is you need to be doing a mock exam that highlights the high yield concept and know those well. And do a quick read through if you've got time. If your exam is the day after tomorrow, so 2 days from now, then day 1, you wanna know the headlines and the subtopics in your exam. You can divide and conquer amongst your friends. And on day 2, you can do a quick read through, or you can do a mock exam. And good luck, guys. I'm sure you're gonna do well on your exams. If this video helped you out, give me a thumbs up and comment below and let me know if there are any other videos that you would like me to make. And I'll catch you next week.